And fall in, my fellow Scout Troopers. I am Micka here from Scouts Entertainment, welcoming you to a nice 2v3 siege here at the City of Dale. This is 3rd Age Reforged, of course. Head replay comes from Propa Gravy, one of 3 attacking armies today, so thank you very much, Propa, for the replay. Now, before we get started, if you want to see your own replay featured here on this channel from any Total War game, including mods, you can send it to my email at scoutsoфentertainment@gmail.com. You can post it to me directly on Discord as well. You can also join my Discord server, Scouts Reconnaissance, be part of our community and post your replays there. Or you can simply tag me in the replay you post on the 3rd Age Reforged Discord, in this case, as well. And with that, let's go through his army here. So, Propa is commanding Rhun, of course. We have Eastern Warriors, 2 units, half armoured up. We have some Eastern Clansmen here, basic model. Eastern Warriors, again, half armoured. We have, Eastern Warriors. We've got some more Eastern Clansmen. Eastern Guard here, 2 units armoured. We've got, like Rim, 2 units. And we also select Narim either side. Eastern Horse Guard as well. Don't know what they're doing here. We're using Belkov Tribesmen, 2 units. Camille's Chosen. Eastern Crossbows here, not armoured at all. Blake Flag Grim, 3 units there. And that is that. Well, to be fair, we do see defenders sometimes bring cavalry and try to harass the attackers outside the walls, so seeing 1 or 2 units of cavalry, I suppose, isn't unusual. I should take that back. Alright, over here we have his ally Mordor, commanded by GenMooMoo. I don't think I've seen before, so welcome, Gen. We've got some Modern Infantry here, 1 unit. We've got some Orc Fodder here, some Uruk Captains. Don't know what they're doing at the front lines so soon. We have his ally here, Lyon, coming to help him assault over here. Lyon forgot to bring siege equipment, it would seem. It happens all the time. We have some Modern Infantry here. Rhun Halberds, 2 units. Modern Infantry. Sauron's Will, a couple of units there. Temple Executioners, not armoured up. Some Temple Guard. We've got some Rhun Archers as well. 2 units there. And some Nazgul, of course. Now, of course, we've got Lyon here, which is commanding Isengard. Dungeon Clansmen. We've got some Uruk Crossbows, Uruk Archers. Some Dungeon Clansmen over here. Just the 1 unit. Mordor knocking down their gate, of course. Just the 1 unit of them. Okay. Jeez, he's already busted through the gate. Alright, we better just pause it there since Propa's already begun his attack. We've got some Uruk Crossbows, as I said. Saga Skirmishers, Uruk Pikes, 2 units there. Some Uruk Crossbows again. A 3rd unit of Dungeon Clansmen. I think he brought too many Clansmen there. We have some Guards of Warthank, Uruk Infantry, looks to be 3 units here. Some Lurch Hunting Pack. Fires of Warthank, that's the explosive cart that will knock down any wall. It's probably a good thing Lyon bought that, but I don't know why he's walking it around so far around the city, you know. If he's going to attack with his ally, you'd think he'd want to blow it up, you know, about here, you know, since they've got siege towers there and on the other side of the gate as well, knocking down the gate. It does make sense for him to blow the wall here, so that way they can assault the city from this whole section. It's possible that he wants to try and move the cart all the way around the city, but that's going to take time, and don't really see the point of it. The other side seems to be safer, considering I don't really see many defenders in the area. It'd be easier for him to invade and control the first level of the city if he invades from this point with the cart I'm talking about there. But we'll find out what he does in it later. So with that, let's go to the defenders here. We have Marktrainerstad, the second time I've seen Mark actually, very recently. We've got his commander realm Mirkwood. Got some Herrick Spearmen, got some Dalian Bowmen, commanded by Baconsoup. G'day Bacon. Got 2 units of them. These guys here, not armoured up. No armour upgrades seem to be applied to the units in the area. We have some Blades of Emendor. We've got our first armour upgrade, the Horus Sword and Shields. Trying to fight off the Uruk Captains. GenMooMoo sending in one of his elite troops in the Mordor ranks in the first wave, unsupported too. Uruk Captains, I think, will win that fight, but they're heavily exposed, and Mark probably should just swarm them if he can, or pull them out and allow his javelins or archers to hit them. If he has any elders of the Elven King, then I would just hit the Uruk Captains with them, probably from here. That'd be ideal. Take them off the board straight away, you know. Got some Spears of Emendor there. Over here we got some Eastern Warriors. That's still proper gravy, jeez. He's already taken the lower levels. We got some Swordmasters of Esgaroth armoured up. Got some Dalian Infantry here. decent light tier unit. Good sword and shields, and obviously fires about 3 units of arrows. Three volleys of arrows. Got some Dalian bowmen there. Got some more Lake Town infantry, so 2 units of Lake Town infantry here. We've got some Greenwood Rangers on the walls. Having units on the walls doesn't seem to be the best. I see a lot of them fire upwards, you know. It does annoy me at times. You think your archer unit's got a great angle on the enemy, but then you see like more than half of them shoot upwards, and you're just thinking, what's going on? They're right there. Why is the angle off? Anyway, we have some Southern River Patrol here. Looks to be 1 unit. Got 2 units of them. We've got some Swordmasters of Esgaroth again armoured. Some Barding Herd. And some Lake Town Pikemen, I think, as well. No, there is Lake Town Pikemen there. Maybe 2 units of Barding Herd, maybe 1 unit of Pikemen. Or 1 unit of each. I can't really tell. Got some Spears of Endure there. Got some Othello Rangers. Some Lake Town Pikemen. Don't really see pikes on the walls. We have some Elven King's Palace Guard. Good to see them armoured up. We've got some Woodland Realm Axemen. Some Barding Herd mixed in with pikes again. Woodland Protectors. Herd Langtooth and Heavy Swords. 2 units of them. Some Wardens of Monlunk. Got some Woodland Realm Patrol here. Blades of Evandure. A Catapult. And we also have up here some Herpang Archers. Not armoured. We've got some Barding Herd up here. Is that mixing with pikemen? No, it's just Barding Herd. Some Woodland Realm Axemen. Some Herrick Spear and Shields. Not armoured. And over here we've got some Herpang Archers armoured. Okay. So it looks like Mirkwood just running out of money. Now, I don't see any Blackshot Dragon Slayers. Where are the Dragon Slayers? They've got to be around here somewhere. Or maybe I'm probably just blind. Anyway, we'll keep our eye out for them later. Oh wait, hang on. I think I see them. Yep, there they are. No, it wouldn't be a Dale army without the Blackshot Dragon Slayers. We've got to bring them. Okay, and with that, let's see what Propa does. Enjoy.
Our brave warriors have taken the walls. The rest of the settlement is sure to follow.
Yeah. Here's some warriors. A little bit slow to move forwards. That's mainly because they're under heavy fire. That slows down any unit on the move. Did we really just see javelins get thrown over the hill there? Yep, we did. Jeez. Not the worst accuracy I've seen, but strange thing for Velcro tribesmen to do. I don't usually see that. That could have been worse. That wasn't too bad. Of course, I wouldn't have done that myself. Velcro tribesman ammunition is pretty valuable. You want to make sure you use it as accurately as possible. But I guess Propa's just hoping that his javelins did enough damage on the Swordmasters of Esgaroth. They were armoured up after all. Now, Propa is in a bit of strife here. He has no answer right now for the Lake Town Pikemen. And the Swordmasters of Esgaroth continue to hold their ground despite the javelin fire from earlier. For Propa to get through this, he probably needs to marshal through his crossbows, but he can't put them on the walls. Dale has archers standing by to shoot any unit he puts on the walls. However, if he marches through his crossbows, which he could do, and put them here, the crossbows would have free reign to hit Dale's lines here and allow his forces to basically cut through the defending ranks more easily without sustaining too many casualties or damage. And this little first wave here would last a lot longer. It looks like he's trying to fire already. He's trying to shoot through the gatehouse. That's probably a better, well, maybe not a better shot, but you know, it's from cover, you know. Looks like another unit coming over the siege towers there. That honestly looks like Belclop tribesmen. So it looks like the crossbows and javelins did their jobs. Swordmasters are being dealt with by mediocre troops. It's getting a bit tight there with the crossbows. Late infantry is shooting them. Crossbows should be able to shoot back, you know. They should be able to drive Dale off the wall. Sorry, off the step here, off the slope. Yeah, they're responding to them. It would have been better for Propa to armor those guys up a bit. Alright, let's go here. Let's cross to see what Isengard and Mordor are up to. How's your captains going so far? Our captain's down to 44, so they haven't lost too many. Lyon here setting up his Dungeon Clansman. Dungeon Clansman will provide some meat shield, or some armour, some meat armour, as it were, to the Uric captains to a degree. So I'm sure Grim is Jen is very grateful to him for that. There was some more infantry gun up against some her sword and shields, just the one unit, I think. Yep. But the elves might be able to win that. We've got pikes coming over. They might struggle. You see, the defenders need to put their rangers into position. Like, where are the rangers? The rangers could deal with these guys pretty easily. I mean, Uric pikemen mixing with more infantry is probably a gift to the defenders. Put the Greenwood Rangers right here, I'm thinking. Fire in. Annihilate them. There are ways to counter this, but I'm not seeing the defenders take any advantage of it. We've got the cart. Still, the cart not being used. Maybe he wants to use it for the second level. That is, that's pretty smart. That's some forward thinking there. Anything you do to make the entry to the second level easier is probably ideal. Sauron's will here, up against the spears and Mordor. Again, rangers, archers, armor-piercing archers. Got a nice firing angle straight into the backs of Mordor's forces. We're just not moving the archers into the right positions, I think. The wardens are out of ammo, I think. Like, bring up the Blacksword Dragon Slayers, they could do the job as well. Okay, Dale here is trying to fire into them now. Oh, sorry about that. The best kind of archer units to shoot at units on walls in particular are your armor piercing units and obviously your God Helm, Watchers of the Golden Wood, Elders of the Elven King. Just because they don't really miss, you know? Their accuracy is pretty much 100%. Armor piercing archers like Temple Guard also pretty close to 100% as well. Sauron's Will is definitely a unit worth killing with your best archers. Absolutely. And it looks like Dale's trying to deal with them, but it's possibly out of ammo. Looking at this, the defense is holding, but just. GenMooMoo is trying to outflank the Wardens of Amonlunk. It's going to be tough for them. Lyon here probably needs to step up the attack, or Mordor needs to send in more on the halberds here to put pressure on the front of the Wardens of Amonlunk so the more infantry can be more effective attacking on their flank. Now, GenMooMoo probably might see Sauron's off the walls now. Move them down to attack the Wardens. How's Propa going on his side? Well, we've got some Eastern warriors standing by. Baconsoup Tribesman looks like stepping up the attack. Looks like they're out of ammunition. Crossbows here continue to provide some sort of support. It looks like crossbows are doing a good job. They've taken out all these troops so far. The war Propa do, I wonder, when he runs out of ammunition. Because if this is his only unit of crossbows, that's got to be weighing on him at this point. I wonder if the crossbows can hit the pikes. Because the tribesmen are getting nowhere with them. What's he got out here? Well, that's crossbows, that's clansmen. Who was chosen? Probably should have tried to bring crossbows instead of Lokunarim, eh? He doesn't have any dragons with crossbows either, I don't think. Crossbows down to 88. I think he's trying to hit the pikes. No, my bad. He's still going after the Lake Town infantry. It's like a stepping stone of Lake Town troops, you know? Instead of using tiles, they're just using Lake Town infantry to tile the ground. About 25% of the way through so far. Stats are 30 to 18%. Balance of forces evenly matched, slightly in favour of the attackers at the moment. And again, it's going to be a slow grind until Rhun figures out a way past these pikes. Or until both of them run out of ammunition, and then they're forced to just throw their forces together in one big clash to see who can push the other off the field, I guess. Lyon's sending out reinforcements, but remember, he can't really sneak around the defenders. The defenders here have both choke points already blocked to delay the enemy. Lake Town, these infantry, Zerko infantry, should be charging into the flank of the Warrens on Monk right now, probably. They can't help Rhun too much. I tell you what would help Rhun would be a unit of Uruk-hai pikemen. I'm sure Propa would love to have one of those units on his side, helping him push up that hill. Or Mordor and Isengard can mount an attack on the front choke point, get through that, and then try to outflank the defenders and push them back through the gate on this side. If they can break through this gate here, or break through this defense, then this one will fold. They'll just retreat back inside the walls and close the gate. So I've got some Uruk-hai archers being moved up. Come on boys, charge in. The ones on my mark at 83. A good unit. Up against halberds. And being outflanked by Uruk-hai infantry. Now, Wardens here have got some decent fight in them. They should be able to resist that for a little while. They will succumb to it eventually. That fire appears to be from the Woodland Road Patrol. The Uruk captain's down 17. Now, I suppose the good thing for the defenders in this case is, as Mordor and Isengard close in on the Warrens, obviously the friendly troops will die. There'll be more enemies exposed to the archers. This essentially could become a nice killing zone for the defending archers. So maybe they should just sort of halt their fire, allow the enemy to encircle the wards of Monlunk, and then unleash hell upon them and try and decimate their ranks that way, you know, lure your enemy in to destroy him. Not so much try to delay the inevitable collapse of the wardens here, but use their fight and their ability to hold to draw the enemy in so you can kill more of them. Okay, archers, looks like they tried to go toe-to-toe here, but they are being redeployed elsewhere. Lion's not sure where he wants to put them just yet. We've got Woodland Realm Axemen over here, seems a little bit out of place actually. No, they're cut off. Urquhart Pikemen had them sandwiched. Arrow Towers here, so they're picking off the attacking forces. See, once you invade Dale, you're kind of on a time limit, guys. I mean, the Arrow Towers are always shooting you. And soldier by soldier, they are killing you. So you sort of do have to be on the move. You know, can't just stay still for too long. Eventually, it will wear you down to nothing. These guys enjoying the view or something? Get moving. Attack. What are you waiting for? He's trying to push his way through pikemen. This should help the pikemen just skewer them. The push seems to have helped. I mean, pikes here down to 39. Infantry still not assisting just yet. I don't know what they're waiting for, but we better do something soon. Wardens here down to 15. The Urquhart archers trying to provide some covering fire. Isengard and Mirkwood here blobbing up their forces. I'm sure that suits Lyon just fine. (44 to 26). Defenders is ready and waiting, really. Like Grim, we've got Biting Herd Pikes. Propa can't sustain this attack. He's gonna lose. He needs javelins, but I think he's used all his Baleful Tribesmen already. Crossbows, I think, could be finished as well. They've been firing for some time. Rim could be their saving grace. We can get some Rim fire into them. That'd be good. And we've got troops shooting over the walls here. And I suppose that's better than nothing, but GenMooMoo probably needs to get his Moron archers on the walls. Problem is, Herpang archers will try to shoot them, and that's a great angle for them to shoot down at Moron archers. That's probably why Gen hasn't done that. But yeah, Prop can't win this way. He needs a unit that I don't think he has, which would be the Dragons with crossbows. If he had the Dragons with crossbows, they potentially could solve all his problems. But I don't see them. I don't think he's got it. He doesn't have a catapult either on this side. That's pretty good, I'd say. That's good fire. Also makes it hard for the defenders to shoot his Lochnarium where they are. It's a steady stream of arrows coming in. It's not the best unit, but it does give Propa some support. And he needs all the support he can get. Because, you know, remember, he hasn't committed his Lochnarium yet, which will be the only unit he potentially has in his arsenal that could give his forces a chance against Dales right now, but they're not in the fight. The Camor's Chosen would struggle at the moment as well, so they're not the kind of units to send in right now either. Let's have a look. No Clarima about to fire. Given their angle. They're all shooting upwards, but no, it's not the best. Maybe Rhun and Mordor should get their archers on the walls at the same time, you know? I mean, hoping archers can only go after one target at a time. Eastron Guard. I said Lochnarium was the only unit. I'll take that back. Eastron Guard also helps. They're pretty much the equivalent of the Barding Herd. Or Rhune's equivalent. See, a lot of arrows are missing. Rhun archers out of ammo being sent into battle. Well, like Flag Rim down to 71. We've lost a couple. Laketown Pikemen have been fighting for a while. You can see Rhun tried to push him up. Alright, so the Archer Assault is continuing. I don't know why he's continuing to do this. Maybe he thinks it helps in some small way. I don't see the urgency to fire on these guys. I mean, maybe I could follow his reasoning if those Daily Bowmen were firing. But as you can see, they're not firing. He's wasting a lot of ammunition here just to kill a few Daily Bowmen. In the grand scheme of things, that's not going to help anybody. Well, it's going to help the defenders more than the attackers. If he was firing this massive blob here of Dalian troops, I could probably understand that. I mean, there's enough men here to justify that. The spread should be able to strike a lot of the units in the area. Now GenMooMoo's here supporting him with his Mordor archers. It's not too bad. Eastron Guard. You see, potentially... Oh no, here we go. We've got some Trolls of the White Hand coming around. Baconsoup's maybe realised he stayed out here too long. Isengard coming to the rescue. Jeez, he must have swarmed over. Got Saren's Will standing by. Okay, no, Lyon did pretty well there. GenMoo's keeping some of his forces back. We've got the Adunium Shadowbows here with their blades out. Now, they've got their bows back out. Okay. You see, when they run, sometimes they take their blades out, so it makes you think for a second, if you weren't paying attention before, that they've run out of ammunition. Now, if they bring out the cart, then GenMoo's got to get his forces back. I mean, this thing has a pretty significant blast radius. Last thing you want to do is kill hundreds of your own men. Now, GenMoo's got his archers here at the gate. They need support. Come on, Propa's got to get up there. He's got to get his men inside the gate to keep it open. Now, if you're the defender, conventional wisdom says to, stock up the gate, make it really hard for them to press through. But I would actually argue that Baconsoup needs to pull his forces back here. At least, set up a defensive line here. This to defend the choke point from this angle. We've got archers right up there. They can shoot the enemy forces in the back if Propa chooses to charge in. I mean, he can turn an offense into a catastrophic defeat for the attackers. But it looks like he doesn't need to do that at all. He's just driven them off. I'm surprised that happened. I get surprised a lot. Eastern Guard, broken at 68, armoured up. That is a bit disappointing. I mean, these are mid-tier troops, so I do hold them in high regard. Not the kind of units I think would want to break, or could break, with that number still in their unit. Luckily for them, the gate is not closing, so they're charging straight back in. You see, if they let them in just a little bit further, the Sylvan River Patrol could fire into their flank. We've got Dalian Bowmen up here that could fire into their flank. Piping Archers can fire into their back. And the defenders here have all the firing positions you could possibly want or dream of having. They just got to take advantage of them and try and use them. Of course, the risk of doing that, the risk of pulling all the forces back here, is the attackers can go up the wall here, come across and getting into your troops here, but you can just negate that risk by putting up a melee unit yourself here to block them from coming through and getting into your archers over here, for example. Now we've got some Lyon in the rim. They are firing into the Herpang archers. Now the elves, of course, will win this fight, but the Lyon are getting a couple of kills, but the elves are definitely nailing them. It looks like Propa managed to fire first, but it didn't help. But I don't know what's going on here, but I'd imagine Mark is telling Bacon to get the hell out of there. Like, what is Bacon doing? He's ruining his firing angle, he's ruining his accuracy. They're bombing up their troops. That's not the best move there. Communication, guys, communication. Defense has been pretty good so far. Don't stop it now. Now, where's he going with this card? Why wouldn't he do it there? Oh, okay. Okay. What he might try and do here is set it off here. If he does, he might be able to take out a sizable chunk of both these two units here. Guarding Herd and Sylvan River Patrol. Bacon, I think, sees this and is trying to pull his troops to safety. Lyon and Propa continuing their assault. They're pushing their way through. This is probably costing Propa a bit of manpower.
Our men have done well. The gates have fallen.
Okay, Sylvan River Patrol throwing their jabbies into the ranks. We can hit them from there. Well, only a few are firing, but some is better than none. Maybe the Dalian bowmen are out of ammunition. I wonder if one's got some berserkers he can spare.
Our brave warriors have taken the walls. The rest of the settlement is short.
Whoa, you see that? It knocked down everybody. Everybody was knocked down. Everybody was getting back up. Now that was a shockwave. Now, a little trick next time, Lion. You should have got your cart here into loose formation. Then potentially you could have used your cart twice. I've seen that done before. Now that's a bomb. To knock every single unit on the ground all the way over here through a wall is crazy. And it's possible Mark and Bacon are sending reinforcements to defend that new choke point, because we know Propa's heading for it. The attackers need to get a bit more urgency going here. They got to get some troops through that choke point and get troops to fight either side, and especially get some units down here to outflank the enemy. They got to nail this defense before the defenders here can stop them. We've just got river patrol here. Like, where's the rest of the army? Defenders here giving up this area, I think that was a big mistake. They had the numbers to defend it. There wasn't a real urgency to pull back. Like, this defense would have held. It just needed some support. That river patrol there has ammunition. They need to be brought over here so they can fire into the enemy and try and use all their jabbies. Now we've got defending archers firing on their positions. I think that's Greenwood Ranger fire there. I think Urkai archers are going on the walls there. How long can the Dale boys hold out? That's a fair amount of arrow fire. But these boys here, they're well armoured. They won't be so easily killed. What's going on over here? Mordor and Isengard over here have pretty much made a fairly easy entry into Dale. I'm seeing mostly dead elves. So they stormed the gates with little to no opposition. Although we do have a catapult getting ready to fire on them. Oh no. Archers here not firing at a good angle. What's that? Oh, it's just a cart. We've got the Camille's Chosen being sent in now. Looks like the archers up top are keeping the defense here alive. They're doing well. Bit of a gamble here. The Blacksword Dragon Slayer's about to fire into the Adunium Shadow Bows. So everyone's going to start shooting at him. Get him out of there, Jen. They're going to be slaughtered.
Only half the enemy force remains between us and victory.
That's painful. Snagger Skirmish is moving up. Looks like they're throwing all the javelins. Isengard's still not through the bowman yet. Got one of the protectors might be trying to throw javelins into the temple executioners. $74,263. There you go. Executioners living up to their name. Second one as well, kind of like the Mordor's version of Berserkers. Just look at their eyes. Okay, with a big push coming on here. There's a guy sitting up there, Erica Pikeman. Might have been more handy to have the Lake Town Pikeman positioned here. Which slowly attack us down for sure. Snagger Skirmishers are running off to somewhere. Guys are, I think, getting into their ranks. Templar Guard, what can they do? Taking down the Lake Town Pikes while trying to soften them up. Yeah, this kind of fire is needed. I'm sure GenMooMoo, I keep saying General Moo, GenMooMoo would want his Adunium Shadow Bows right about now. Nice shot from the catapult.
Only half the enemy force remains between us and victory.
Temple Guard, use them or get them off the walls. Just don't leave them there, being shot. Catapult not being too kind. Okay, his crossbow's going to go. Ooh, nice hit. Taking down about 10 of the Elven King's Palace Guard. Temple Guard down to 25. Defenders here tearing them up. Lyon here probably should go after the Baconsoup's general. I mean, his general's at the front of the Blackshot Dragonslayer archers. Any crossbow salvo that comes this way, he'll get the full force of it. So he's got one unit here protecting him, shielding him with his body. Got the other rangers here, firing into the Urkai crossbows. Greenwood Rangers and Othello Rangers and Blackshot Dragon Slayers all firing to the crossbows here. They're losing this fight. But the defenders can't keep up this fire forever. Like, where are the snugger skirmishers? If he has any left, they need to be put here so they can fire into the lay down Pike's biting herd. Get some hits there on the catapult even. The defenders here shooting the crossbows till pretty much the last man. It's a great thing for the attackers. I personally would have stopped at maybe 20 or 10. They expended way too much ammunition to kill the last few troops. I'm sure the defenders would agree. Lurt's hunting pack. Another unit. The attackers are having a lot of trouble here trying to go toe to toe with the defenders. He's trying to get him out of there. They're getting blasted off the walls even. Down to 14. Come on, the attackers have got to have more tricks up their sleeves. The other Rangers going after the snugger skirmishers for sure. Nope, Temple Guard. Daring Bowman going after the snugger skirmishers. Broken, exhausted. Proper gravy. The gates are closed on him. He's coming around this way now. And GenMooMoo has another unit here for doing shadowbows. This unit's being shot in the back too. Jeez, can he return fire? See, the Doom Shadowbows might not be playing ball here with him. They might be telling them to fire, but they just refuse to because maybe not all of them are on the walls, pathfinding issues. Could be a whole host of reasons. You gotta know when it's a lost cause, dude. You gotta get them off the walls. If you can't fire them, get them out of there. Like, he could be using the Doom Shadowbows back here even, you know? Although, you know, the hoping archers could cause an issue, I understand that. Yeah, let's get him into loose formation. Propa, no, don't do that. Oh man, you see players tripping over each other. That was a good hit. No, they're broken. Catapult would intercept most of the ammunition. Should be targeting the rangers.
It is coming for us!
I'm seeing some javelin fire there. '89 to '82. Javelin slamming into the forces. Dale standing strong. Well, it'll take some time. The javelin fire is weakening this blob. Lyon's probably just happy he got them back. Well, it's happy pack here. It's firing them in. Down to 5. '90 to '84. It's getting a bit grindy. The attackers don't have a lot left. Mind you, neither does the defenders. But they don't seem to be running out of any men. I just really think what they're going, they've got a full unit up here. The Guards of War think need to join the battle. We've got the Nazgul here. This is a full contingent of Nazgul. Come on, Jen. Get your Nazgul in there. I think all times 2 speed it. Stack of skirmishers just hanging in there. Who's that? That was the Blackshot Dragon Slayers. Herping ices have been moved down here. They can't hit anything though where they are. Nazgul still have not been sent into the fight. Don't know what he's waiting for. He needs to use his allies' soldiers to not only mask the Nazgul's presence, but to use their bodies as shields for the Nazgul as well. This attacking force is losing their numbers, losing momentum. Nazgul's got to get in here to augment the attack. Get it moving again. Sending Cav up here like this is just silly. You're just going to lose your Cav. Guys of War Think obviously charging in. Nazgul looks to be finally on the move. Maybe. Yes, there we go. With the Log Siren, we've got the last of Propa Gravy's units coming in. But they're moving away. Okay.
The enemy is no longer in command of the city.
94 to 91. Baconsoup power obviously in favour of the attackers, despite being 3% down in the 90s. Well, I'm gonna say that was Isengard's general there. Now the Elven King's Power Scouts here, they took a brutal beating from the crossbows earlier. And it certainly makes the Nazgul's life a lot easier. Looks like Thranduil there. Oh no, that was Dale's general. More and more they're pushed back. The defenders here, I'm really thinking, can salvage this. The Taylor Rangers just need to move around the ramp here, position themselves right here. The remaining defender forces fall back, force the attackers to pursue them. Defenders reform here, hold them in line, and the Taylor Rangers just pound them in the flank until they are no more. Was chosen here. leading the surge up the hill. $96 to $95. Very nice. But it looks like this is going the way of the attackers. Times 6 beating it, I think. That's alright, we'll go back to times 2. How's the Nazgul doing? They lost 2. The other rangers could fire into them. Here they go. They mustn't be in guard mode. The was chosen pursuing them. Baconsoup's retreating. We've got small units left. The troops here are going to fall back. They're going to shut the gate. Yeah, there they go. Forces here are broken, so they won't be able to pass. But the attackers need to bring up a batting ram to get through this, which is probably why we've got another 4,000 frames to go. So I'll see you all soon. We've got a small battle here at the gate between the Wither Realm Axemen and what's left of the Guards of War Tank. Okay, attackers here are through. $97 to $100. Alrighty, so well done to Propa Gravy and his team. Propa there, 1379. GenMooMoo, 1335. Lyon here, 1956. Nicely done, Lyon. Marktrainerstad, 4113. Very, very nice there. Baconsoup, also 3327. So nice defense, guys. Unfortunately, wasn't enough today, though. Was chosen 103. Local Flag Rim, 2 units getting over 100 kills there. Local Sight Rim, 59 to 150. Battleclaw Trism, one of them got 113, so one of them was used much better than the other. Eastern Horse Guard there, looks to be, yeah, only 3 there. They were pretty much strained away there, unfortunately. Eastern Crossbows, 202. Local Rim here, 21. The other one only got 18. Unlucky, mate. Still, that was a great job there by the attackers. Well done on the victory. Also, nicely done on the defenders. Unfortunately, yeah, this wasn't your day, guys, but still great effort, to say the least. If you guys want to see your own replay featured here on this channel, you can send it to my email at scoutsoфentertainment@gmail.com. You can post it to me directly on Discord. You can join my Discord server, Scouts Reconnaissance, be part of our community, and post it there. Or you can simply tag me and replay your post on the Third Age Reforged Discord as well. This is Micka from Scouts of Entertainment signing off. Goodbye, my fellow Scout Troopers. Catch you in the next Total War battle.